When working with an ECU software documentation, it is sometimes helpful to leave a personal note directly in the content for future reference. However, on the other hand, the ECU software documentation also evolves over time along with the ECU software. So the content of the new ECU software documentation files are different, and comments that you have previously taken in your PDF-based documentation are typically lost. The commenting feature of eHandbook Navigator allows you to make comments at specific places in the ECU software documentation in such a way that they can also be transferred to new eHandbook files. So how does that work in detail? When you inspect the ECU software documentation in eHandbook and hover with the mouse over the content at specific places such as headings, but also paragraphs, you will find a small sticky note icon that you can also click on. In the text field, you can write a personal note for future reference. So let's take a couple of notes here as an example. The comments can be saved directly to the container file so that you can use them the next day or the upcoming weeks when working with the same eHandbook file. But what happens to the comments when you receive a new eHandbook file during your project? So let's open the new eHandbook file first. As you can see, the new eHandbook file may have additional content. However, it does not have your comments. You can import your comments from the previous eHandbook file via the File, Import, Comments workflow. Select your previous eHandbook file. Click Next, and eHandbook Navigator will show you a summary of all the comments which are existing in the previous eHandbook file and how they can be transferred to your new eHandbook file. So in this case, the eHandbook file contained 2 comments, which can also be imported to the new eHandbook file and also attached at the very specific places where you have made them. If an ECU function has a change in the version or revision number, it's not clear if the content of the comment still makes sense. This will be marked with a different icon. And if the content to which you have made the comment does not exist anymore in the new eHandbook file, these comments cannot be imported and will be ignored. In the summary page, you can see all the comments and the places where the comments have been made and how they will be transferred. After the transfer, the comments are directly attached into the ECU software documentation content of your new eHandbook file, where they can be saved and you can continue working with your new eHandbook file. So with the commenting feature in eHandbook Navigator, you can take personal notes in your eHandbook files and also transfer them to new eHandbook containers as you receive them.